Want faster speed, lower costs, or better control? Migrating your WordPress site might be the smartest move you make. In this step-by-step tutorial, you'll learn how to migrate your WordPress website from any host to a VPS. The VPS I use in this tutorial gives you 3 times more CPU power and 8 times more RAM than standard shared hosting, and it's surprisingly affordable. To avoid errors or unexpected issues, I strongly recommend using the same VPS. Not all providers are equal. Some block essential ports or limit access, which can cause problems. All the links and commands you'll need are in the description below. Without further delay, let's get started by purchasing the VPS we'll use for this migration. Get started. This is where it gets powerful. 3 CPU cores and 8 GB of RAM, all for just $4.95 a month. Let's go ahead and click Install VPS to get started. 12 months is recommended, but for demonstration we'll select 1 month. For location, you can pick a server near you. For storage, I prefer NVMe. It's faster, though it gives you less space. Now let's set the password for our VPS. This is very important because we'll need it later to connect. It's now asking me to add a backup, but I'll skip it because we have a free alternative that I'll show you later in this tutorial. Alright, everything looks good. It's time to click Order and Pay. I'm already a customer, so my PayPal is linked. Payment successful. Let me just close this survey. Here it says that your payment and order have been received and are currently being provisioned. It also mentions that it may take up to 3 hours, usually for new users. Since I'm an existing customer with multiple VPSs, I get mine instantly on the fly. Now we need to check our email to find the login details for the VPS. Great, I received 3 emails, one confirming the order, one with the PayPal payment receipt, and the third one with the VPS login details. And here, as you can see, there's the IP address, the VNC IP, and the VNC password. We don't need the VNC details for this tutorial. What we need is just the IP address. Let's copy it and store it in a text editor so we can use it whenever needed. You can use any text editor. In my case, I'm going to use Sublime Text 3 because it retains the data even without saving, just by typing or pasting it. Now we need a software called PuTTY. It'll allow us to connect to the VPS. Let's open the browser and type PuTTY. Click on the first result, then click on Download PuTTY. Here I'm going to choose the 64-bit version. It's downloaded. Let's go ahead and install it. Click Next, then Next again. Here let's check the option to add a shortcut to the desktop. Click Install. Uncheck View README file, and then click Finish. Alright, now let's launch PuTTY. What I need to do here is copy the IP address we saved earlier in the text editor and paste it into the hostname field. Let's give this VPS a name. I'll just call it VPS for simplicity. Click Save. Now if I close PuTTY and open it again later, I can simply load this session without having to enter the details all over again. Let's click Open to connect. When you connect for the first time, you'll see this warning. Don't worry, it's completely normal. Just click Accept. Here in the login, we type root. For the password, we enter the one we chose during the purchase. And here we see a message saying system restart required. Let's go ahead and reboot by typing reboot, then pressing enter. This will restart the VPS. Before installing the panel, let's first configure the subdomain we'll use for it. Let's open the browser and head over to Cloudflare. After logging in, let's search for the domain name we'll be using and click on it. Next, click on DNS to manage the domain's DNS settings. Then, click on Add a Record to create a new DNS entry. In the name field, let's enter panel, and in the IPv4 address field, we'll paste the IP address of our VPS. Click Save. Let's minimize this. Now let's go back to PuTTY. There's one more thing we need to do before connecting. To prevent the VPS from disconnecting due to inactivity, load the session, then click on Connection in the left menu. Set the Keep Alive interval to 30 seconds. And don't forget to click Save to apply the change. Alright, let's connect again by clicking Open. Let's clear the terminal by typing clear and pressing enter. Now let's copy the command to download Hestia control panel. You'll find it in the description below, so you don't have to type it all manually. To paste the command in PuTTY, just right-click with your mouse. No need for keyboard shortcuts. Now for this second command, make sure to type your website right after the word panel. Point. The installation has started. Type Y and press enter to remove the conflicting packages. Type Y and press enter to continue the installation. Here, you can type the username you want to use to log in to the panel. For the password, let's first write it down in the text editor along with the username so we don't forget it. Let's copy the password from the editor and paste it into the terminal. Now we need to enter our email address. And from this point on, just wait. The installation may take around 10 to 15 minutes to finish. Alright, it's finished. Let's now copy the details and paste them into the text editor so we can reuse them later. You just have to highlight the text and press Ctrl+C to copy it. Now to connect to the panel, let's copy the URL. Open the browser and paste it in the address bar. Here we need to enter the username and password we chose during the installation. Now if I try to add a website by clicking on Web and then Add Web Domain, I get a warning saying I need to create a user with fewer privileges. So let's go ahead and add a new user. On this page, let's type a username, enter our email, and generate a password. We'll store all of that in the text editor. Then let's add a contact name and click Save. Now click back, select the new user we just created, and now we can safely add our website. But before doing that, let's go to our WordPress website. Log in. Go to Plugins, click Add New, and search for Updraft Plus. Then click Install, and once it's done, click Activate. Cool. Let's now search for Updraft Plus. Click on Settings. Then again on the Settings tab. Select Google Drive as the remote storage option and click Save Changes. And now it's time to connect our Google Drive account. Click Sign in with Google, then connect or select your account. Click on Complete Setup to return to Updraft Plus. Amazing! Now it's time to back up the website. Just click on Backup Now. This will take some time depending on the speed of your host, so please wait until it finishes. Cool. It's finished. We're halfway there. Now it's time to point our domain to our new VPS. Let's go to Cloudflare. Next to your domain, click Edit, then change the IP address from your old host to your new VPS IP. If you don't have a record for www, you can add one. Just follow the same format as shown here. I already have it configured, so this change won't be saved. You can also configure it this way by pointing www to your main domain using a CNAME record. It's now time to add the website to the panel. Let's go to our panel. Click on Add Web Domain, and here, type in the domain name. Click Save. Now click on your domain, and let's activate the free SSL. Click on Enable SSL for this domain. Then select Use Let's Encrypt to obtain SSL certificate. Click Save and wait. Now it's time for the one-click WordPress installation. Click on Quick Install App, then click Setup. Under WordPress, give your website any name, then enter a username, an email, and a password. Please note, this username and password are only temporary. We'll use them to log in this time, then we can forget about them. Let's store these details again in the text editor so we don't lose them. Click Save. Again. And here we go. WordPress has been installed successfully. It's time to log in to WordPress using the temporary credentials we just created. Now we need to go to Add Plugins and search for Updraft Plus. Install it and connect it to the same Google Drive account where we stored the backup, just like we did earlier. The image is getting clearer now. We'll follow the same steps. Click Install, then Activate. Go to Settings, then the Settings tab, choose Google Drive, click Save, and connect your account. Now what we need to do is very simple. Just click on Rescan Remote Storage and select the latest backup. Click Restore. Let's select all the components: plugins, themes, uploads, must-use plugins, others, and database. This may take some time, so let's wait for the restoration to complete. Let's go ahead and click Restore to begin the process. Restoration has started. We're just one step away from the goal. Restore successful. We can now click on Return to Updraft Plus configuration. We need to log in again, and this time we can use our original credentials. Now we can safely delete the temporary login details from the text editor. We don't need them anymore. Let's go ahead and delete the old folders to clean things up. And here's the bonus. Let's activate Auto Backup by clicking on Settings. Next to File Backup and Database Backup, you'll see the frequency settings. Let's set both to weekly and retain 3 copies. Then click Save Changes. Now we have backup set and ready to go. One last thing, let's check the website and make sure everything is working correctly. And it's working, smooth as butter on a warm slice of success. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more guides like this. Got questions or need help? Just drop a comment below. I do my best to reply to everyone. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.